Bohoy! Bohoy, sailors! It's Fuwa. Good evening. Good morning. It's midnight. Yes, Rose, you were first. Hello, Rose. Hello, Bash. Fuwa. Yes, I have water. I have water. It's midnight. It's too late for Coke of Cola. I have water. Don't worry. I did a big slurp. I'm so epic and gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I think I have streamed this comic the past 3 draw streams. That is because I'm still not done. Haha. So please, like, can we get this to 100 likes? Also, I got, when I have a lid on my water so the cat, like, if the cat knocks it over, it doesn't spill. And I just got water droplets all over my screen somehow. Oops. Droplets, as Eggman would say. Droplets. 3? Yes, I think the last couple times I've done a draw stream, it has been of this. I have streamed on on a Discord server though, so I might be misconstruing that. Droplet. Yes, let me get that background music going for y'all. Can y'all hear that? Turn that up a little bit. Is that too loud? Too quiet? Let me know how the volume is. And oh my god, yes! That was so... Your commission was so fun to work on. Thank you so much for commissioning me. Thank you so much for your patience. I think I'm finally getting back in the groove of this stuff. I think I'm about... So for this comic, I'm about done with the main colors. But I have to, like... you know, erase the edges and stuff where it overlaps, and that part's kind of boring. And I did draw, hold on a moment, I feel like I'm talking too loud over this. Okay, that's better. That's better for me. I hope it's not too quiet now. Oh, thank you! I really like it. I really like, let me pull it up real quick, so you know what we're talking about, Rose. This commission, the pose was based off of, I think a taunt pose that Princess Peach does in one of the Smash Brothers games. And I really like that. That's such a cute pose to begin with. Just very, like, cheeky and cute. And that was fun to draw with this character. This is really fun to do. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. So both of you know this, but again, it will take me a minute to, check the chat. I forget to, teehee. Oh yeah, since the last time I streamed this, if I have streamed this, I'm not entirely sure. I do have background students for 2 of the panels. And so, in retrospect, I should have put more, but also, I'm this far in, I really don't wanna. I could see her doing something like that. It's a very cute pose. Yes, yes, yes. You remember retweeting it. Thank you. The Mickey... Was that a Mickey laugh? That wasn't on purpose. I know no one really asked, but the reason that I can talk kind of louder, despite it being midnight, is because right now I'm the only person upstairs. So yeah, I can, scream, but I won't. I won't do that. Truth be told, I was doing a little bit of, recreational voice acting. And I'm in a server for this webcomic I read, Bittersweet Candy Bowl. And every Friday, me and a couple of my friends, organize this, group call where we read chapters, like one of us streams it, and then we pick characters and we read the chapters, and it's hello? Several rats! Thank you so much for following. Welcome aboard. I'm Fuawa. Welcome to my ship. Welcome to my ship to sail on, and my Pokemon ship, Checkmate Shipping. Excelente. Good taste. I'm a genius. But yes, thank you so much for hopping in. Welcome aboard. As a heads up, whenever I do a draw stream, it takes me a minute to respond to chat because the pop-up chat thing won't work whenever I'm using Clip Studio Paint. So I am very sorry if I do not get to you in a timely manner. Yes, we are working on a comic that I was supposed to have done in February. And that didn't happen. But yeah, we're just chilling over here. Oh yes, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon music. Oh yeah, I'm curious, Bash, I'm curious about that RPG. Like, it seems like it's an older one. Like, what's some info that you could share about that Lunar? It makes me think of the episode of Camp Lazlo, where Scoutmaster Limpus got a comet named after him, and so he wants to go see it. But he has the telescope, and the boys, I guess they've never seen a telescope in their life, and they think that he's trying to shoot the moon. Fucking Lazlo, like, comes down in front of the telescope and does a little peace sign. He's like, Scoutmaster Lumpus, please don't shoot the moon. And then Raj and Clam start like chanting, and they're like, don't shoot the moon, we're loony for the lunar. And that's like, that has been ingrained in my psyche since, when did that show come out? Oh my god, 2005? Yes. It'll be midnight, I'll be minding my business. I'll be lying in bed. No, I won't, because for some reason I stay awake this late. But I'll just hear in my head, just like, don't shoot the moon, we're loony for the lunar. Don't shoot the moon, we're loony for the lunar. I should make that one of my, sound alerts. I don't know what for, but I should. Loony for the lunar. Yes. Oh, you get what I'm talking about. Thank you, several rats. Okay, it's a very, hang on. At the cord of my webcam covers the chat. I'm trying to adjust it a bit. Okay. Okay, I'll just try to look around it. It's a very old one from Sega. Ooh, Sega CD. And remade on PlayStation X. years later about a boy chasing a dream to be a dragon master. And Luna is his childhood friend who goes along with you before stuff started getting real. Oh man. I won't, like, I was about to ask, like, did stuff get real? And she's like, no, fuck off. But I figure that the reason that she's there before it got real is probably spoilery, so I won't ask. But yes, I do love childhood friends. I love, yes, Camp Lazlo is one of my favorites. Who is everyone's favorite character from Camp Lazlo? Good question, me. A lot of spoilers, but she has magic singing, and I love that. I love that about her, too. I'm so proud of her. Azura Fire Emblem, where it's all about Luna from Lunar now. Maybe the protagonist, Lazlo. Yeah, that's a very good choice though, because I was thinking, I'm hard pressed. I think if you would have asked me at the time that I watched it, like when I was in the target demographic in 2005, I would have said Clam, probably. I don't know if that would still be my answer today though. I'm distracted. I need to keep coloring. I'll think about it while I'm coloring. Oh my god! How much of this still needs... The volume mixing on this is kind of wild. Some of these are really loud and some of these are really quiet. Anyway. I think Lazlo's a given. He's a really funny guy.
Did you remember to
save all of your files? Okay, I saved. Oh my god, it's the end song. No! Oh, why did I have it set to the wrong eraser? I'm stupid. Oh, fun Fuwalore for everybody. So I had, not to this song. Oh yeah, this isn't, I'm stupid. This isn't the end song. This is the emotion song. But it does, I think, play during one of his scenes. So don't fault me for that. I'm stupid. But for his actual song, I did write lyrics to it from the point of view of N. As far as the lyrics go, I think I, was pretty baller about it. I think I was very good at that. But it's embarrassing. I recorded it when I was 16, and that video is unlisted, just because I'm kind of embarrassed. But that's one thing, I'm not really a good singer or anything, but I do like to make up little lyrics on the fly, and maybe it's just because this was something, I like to make funny lyrics off the cuff, but I think since this was something that was supposed to be more, heartfelt, not to say that, my funny stuff doesn't have some heart in it, but something that's meant to be more, serious, not so tongue-in-cheek. I think that is what makes me kind of embarrassed. And that could be said about a lot of stuff, that we make when we're younger, that we get embarrassed by being, genuine, by being vulnerable. And I think that kind of stinks. I think we should like, it stinks that the ordeal of being known is more mortifying with, like, cringe culture and shit. I think that just shouldn't be a thing, you know? I think you should make your warrior cats Sonas and make a Naruto OC to kiss Sasuke, and that, like, that's just how it should be. You should be able to do that. And if people think that's cringe, then, you know, that's very, very sad for them. I'm sorry they don't have more fulfillment in their life. I got on a whole tangent about that. Anyway, yeah, I guess my favorite character would probably be Laszlo, but I do like Patsy. She's very funny, very, like, unhinged. See, now this one's loud. I wish the volume was more consistent on this playlist. Oh, thank you so much, Rose. I will drink that water. Thank you for hanging out. Drink water. Hi, Mr. Mephisto. Darla, hi. Okay, everybody, what is your favorite show from Cartoon Network? That is your question while I go back to coloring. And I will check back in a minute to see what y'all say. In the meantime, I have a quick answer. I have an immediate response at Ed and Eddie. That's always been my favorite. And I'm delighted to say that's one that definitely holds up. There's been a lot of stuff from my childhood where I'll be like, that's my favorite. And then when I revisit it, it's like, oh. And sometimes, like, you know, that's not just like, oh, it turns out it's bad. It's more, or like it's bad or it's mediocre. It's just kind of like, I guess it really is reminiscent of a time that just isn't there anymore. Like, it's hard for me to say that I have a favorite movie. I have a hard time really, like, sitting down to watch movies. I don't have the attention span, really. And usually, like, within the movie, like, there'll always be some part that's, like, hard to watch. And I feel like if I'm gonna really like a movie, I wanna, like to watch the whole thing. So I feel like my current answer for that would be, oh my god, that's Flow Aroma Town. But like the nighttime theme. Anyway, so right now my favorite movie, like, just if someone were to ask me right now, I would probably say Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the 1970s movie. But my only basis of that is if it was on, I would watch it. Like, if I'm scrolling on the channels and then I see that it's playing on the station, like, I would change to that station and watch it through. And I think that's one that, like, I see just rarely enough to where it's kind of a treat every time. There have been some movies that I have really enjoyed lately, though. I really liked Moana, like Encanto. But I don't know if I'd call them favorites. But they have been nice to watch. But yes, back to the actual question that I asked and answered on my own part. Yes, Ed, Edd n Eddy is one of those ones that, like, for me at least, has stood the test of time. That, like, it's one where I do... Oh, the reason I brought up movies in the first place, hold on a second, was because my favorite movie used to be Stuart Little. And then when I was 14, I was like, oh my god, it's on DVD at Target. I want to buy it and re-experience the movie of my childhood. And it was like, that sure was a movie. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad is the thing. It's just kind of, it felt very reminiscent of a time that is no longer here. Like, just that, like, yes, this just reminds me of, like, what I would find funny at 5 years old. And then being a little sad that, like, it no longer really holds up in that regard. But yeah, to circle back to where it's relevant to the question I had asked you guys, why is this finger so big? But yeah, Ed, Edd n Eddy is just, like, so fucking funny. Like, no matter when you pick it up, it's just really like the comedic timing, like the sound. Yeah, the sound direction, I think, is a really big part of it. Like, there is always something going on. And I think that's the point where, like, when there is a moment of, like, actual silence, like, that in of itself is funny too, because that just doesn't normally happen. I do remember hearing, like, from interviews and stuff, that the creator of the show was very, like, anal about the way a line is, like, the delivery of a line was very important. And on the one hand, I'm like, was it really that necessary? Because Tony Sampson, the voice of Eddie, bless his heart, apparently had to re-record a line almost 200 times. And the line was, good times, or something like that. But I guess it does make a difference. I'm sure there is, like, technical parts that make it so, like, successful. But I think there was a lot of care put into it. I feel like everyone was having fun. And it's just... the writing is kind of fun and inane, but not in a way where it makes you feel stupid. I don't know, it's fun. And it's one where you can kind of, like, you really can just, like, jump in wherever, it doesn't matter. Oh my god, I didn't give pages to this part. Yeah, I could talk more about Cartoon Network stuff, but I am gonna see if y'all posed an answer to my query after I draw this part where a page should be. Teehee. Oh, Potter VT, hi! Thank you for tuning in. Color Inside My Heart. Oh, Kawaii Surgeon? Oh, maybe. I was actually referencing a song from Homestar Runner. Oh man, I've not seen Cartoon Network in a very long time, so I have to agree with Ed, Edd n Eddy or Dexter's Lab. Dexter's Lab is also so good, so excellent. Powerpuff Girls was very formative for me. Oh my god, yes, that is so true. And hi Darby, thank you so much for tuning in too. Gene Wilder is just chef's kiss. I agree. He really makes the movie. Johnny Depp, Willy Wonka, who? Like, no, we don't go there. Ed, Edd n Eddy was some of the best stuff from that era for sure. Oh, absolutely. I still love to quote random shit from it. Oh my god, yes. All the little in-show stock voices and grunts that they'd have. I like the sumo wrestler one a lot. The one that's like, Surabura! And they would put it in very, like, non-sumo wrestler situations. I don't know how to describe it. It's just funny, like, how they would pick certain sound effects for it. I was just thinking about one, where Ed, is kind of galloping in on a rocking horse. And he's like, what does he say? Oh my god. He says, "Pardon me, miss, I'm Charmin Marmon, and allow me to introduce you to my little friend Sheldon." And he has a, like, the block of cheese, and then he looks like he's thinking about it, like, no, that's not Sheldon, but it does, like, a little, like, buzzer as he's thinking before he goes, "Sheldon, Junior." It says, like, Sheldon, and then it does that little, like, wrong buzzer, like, brrr. And that's so fucking funny. LOL classic, yes. There's a lot of good lines. Another thing from Ed, Edd n Eddy that, like, a gag that, this was a gag in, like, one episode that I took with me over the years, as part of visual humor that I implement into my own work. It's an episode where, I think this was right before they were starting to get into the era of the show where they made everyone go to school. And that was interesting in of itself. I think it was, like, it was cool how they were still able to kind of make it work, even though the setting had left the cul-de-sac. But I digress. So, basically, summer vacation is ending soon, and they're about to have to go back to school. And Eddie is determined to keep summer going. And so his thought process, if I remember correctly, is basically if they act like summer is still happening, then it'll keep happening. But there's like a storm, like a rainstorm that's happening right before school starts, but Eddie is still outside, like, doing a barbecue or something, and he's wearing, like, the little chef's apron that's like Smooch the Chef or something, and then no one's going to the barbecue because, like, they're staying in the house because, oh my god, like, it's pouring rain. What the fuck are you doing, Eddie? And then, like, his stuff starts getting blown away and he gets angry, and so his apron that once said Smooch the Chef or whatever now says, "Now I'm mad." And I thought that was, like, the funniest shit in the world. That was definitely, like, a blink and you'll miss kind of thing, but I think that kind of thing where visual gags like that, where the text on something changes. And I do that a lot too with stuff where, okay, I have a perfect example within this comic. Let me show you. Oh, and I forgot to color in this part, so good thing I'm doing this now. But yeah, so this kid has a Froakie on his shirt. And so it's just kind of the default Froakie. It's just making that face. And then in the next one, now Froakie is emoting the same way that the kid is. So I like just stuff like that. We're like just, I don't know, where objects kind of change expression and reaction and stuff. I think stuff like that is really funny, and I really got that from Ed Netty. I have Ed Netty to thank for that because of the apron that says "Now I'm mad." Oh, happy 1 a.m. everybody. Haha. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna not worry too much about everything being totally filled in. I think I'm mainly just gonna focus on stuff that, like, is overlapping or a gap that's big enough, like that. And yes, I will fill in your eyes. We will get there. We will get there. I promise. Oh my god. Get out of here. Okay, dry erase marker. Okay, gamers, I think we're getting... What happened here? That is not the pen I was using. Hello? Yes, gamers, I think we are getting there. I'll worry about the marker board later. Okay, sorry, let me check in with you guys now. I love it. Nice is clever. Love details like that, yes. No fear, one fear. Now X is mad is a joke we repeat so much in my friend group. Unrelated to Ed and Netty, but knowing about that joke is even better now. God, yes. Thankfully it's not chalk. I still have that horrible nightmare. Yeah, I don't like chalkboards. Something about, like, just a little tap, 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 tap of the chalk on the chalkboard. I grew up in classrooms with marker boards, so thankfully that's never been an issue. And there was that one weird transitional period where my middle school was trying to use smart boards. I have no idea if that ever caught on. But yeah, it was just a sensory thing. I did not like the sound. Okay, I think I had colored colored in and erased some of those parts that needed to be erased, but I'm gonna double check this while I'm here. This could be fixed, defo. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'm checking this out real quick. There's another page after this, though. Okay, I think that's a stray line right there. I'll worry about their eyes and shit later. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure everything's been filled in. Aha. Oh god. Grandpa is what is a smart board? Grandpa is so old. I don't know how to describe a smart board. I was on my way out of high school when I started seeing those smart boards. I wasn't sure if they'd stick around. Yeah. Teacher drag. Oh god. Oh, I don't even want to think about that. I don't even want to read that sentence out loud. That's how much that sound bothers me. That kind of shit. No thank you. Smart boards, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like imagine a marker board, but like it has a screen. And your pen, it's like this tablet, except it's big. And it doesn't really work that well. Like, the calibration kind of sucks. But yeah, that was when I was in 7th grade, was when they started implementing it at my middle school. It did not catch on at my high school. So I was kind of wondering if that was going to be a thing that people would use. It seemed kind of not super necessary. But like, that's just me. I think it depends on what you're teaching, like what your curriculum entails. Like, it made sense in my math class, because there was like a website with all these different formulas and such. And then you could, like, instead of having to write down all the formulas, it's like you could go up to the board and then use the smart board little pen, whatever, to like write, and then it wouldn't, like, you wouldn't have to, I don't know, you wouldn't have to erase it? Maybe? It's such a strange concept to try to explain. It's like, I know what it is, but trying to, like, put it into words, it's like, huh? That don't sound right. See, I don't know if I like the way that eye white is filled in. About to say, that don't sound like New Vimatown. Now it does. Apparently this is the one from Black 2 and White 2. I like when this playlist I'm listening to happens to bring in a song from Pokemon Black and White. Party rockers in the house tonight. Yeah, it's basically a touchscreen board instead of a whiteboard. Oh man, that sounds amazing. We only need marker board. It sounds amazing, but it's not. Similar experience. It was used in middle school, but in high school we were back to overhead projectors. Honestly, yeah. High school was all marker boards and those overhead projectors. College was, congrats, here's a book and go draw people, go make some advertisement for a magazine. It's like a crappy late 2000s touchscreen. Yes. Yes, yeah, because it was late, early 2000. Like, when I was in middle school, that was, 2010, 2011, that kind of era. Yeah, this is the theme of Opalucid City if you played Pokemon White. I played Pokemon Black, so I got the, like, electro-funky one that everyone says is inferior. And I'm like, okay, I think they're both good. Like, why pit two queens against each other, right? Like, they're both very different songs, and I think they're both bangers in that regard. Yes! Oh my god, it's the Pokemon Center theme at nighttime. From Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, my fave. Oh shit, I forgot I was gonna, yeah, adjust the line width. So no point in me erasing stuff right now before I do that. Oh fuck! Ah, that scared me! Already graduating college. That's valid, though. Getting that money, honey. Drink water. What were some of the other ones y'all mentioned? Dexter's Lab. I got in trouble one time. There was an episode where Dexter like makes a robot or something, or some sort of contraption, and it's either the robot kept messing up or Dee Dee was messing shit up, and then the blame would go to the robot. And so Dexter would like berate the robot and go like, "You are stupid! You are stupid! And don't forget, you are stupid!" And so me and my cousin would just kind of repeat that because we thought that was funny. But my mom didn't like me saying the word stupid and was like, "Don't, like, no, stop, don't do that." And I'm like, "But Mom, it was from Dexter's Lab." But I think about that. Not a lot, actually. Not as much as, don't shoot the moon, we're loony for the lunar. But I do think about that considerately during my life. You are stupid. You are stupid. And don't forget, you are stupid. I also like... This has nothing to do with like the show in of itself, but I love the music that came with it. the freaking Will I Am song that had, it was a Cartoon Network Groovy where it had the little music video to go with it. And it's like, I got a secret formula, and it's a banger. It's really good. I would play it, but I like the music we're listening to right now, and it would keep me awake if I were to listen to that. I'd be trying to sleep. I would be lying in my bed at 2 a.m. and then I'd just hear Will I Am going like, I know something that I can't tell. I know something that I can't. So yeah, that's called Secrets by Will I Am. I recommend it. The whole song is good, but the little music video that would air on Cartoon Network of it is also very good. This is the Pokemon League, but during the day also. I like whenever something from the original Diamond and Pearl comes up, I'm just like, yep, it's like I just clock it. Shit. Mandark though. Ha 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 ha. There you go. Became a freelancer and that was about it. Yes, I did too shortly, but that kind of went away. Oh. Me with Diablo's #1. It's 6 hours why I'm awake for 4 hours listening to this again. I haven't heard it yet. I need to listen to the new music from it. Best voice up. Shucks. Thank you. I try. Wait, Serena had a theme? I guess because I played as Serena in Pokemon X and Y. I mean, duh, if Callum had a theme, surely Serena would. But the cool thing is, I don't even remember Callum's theme. I love Pokemon X and Y, and I will defend it to the death. How did that... Why is the blending mode changed? That's weird. Anyway, I will defend it to the death, especially the main 5 characters, like you and your friends and stuff. I think they were just the victims of... so they were focusing more on the gameplay in that game, definitely. And I think they just kind of had the misfortune of coming right after the Pokemon Black and White, which had one of the better character relationship kind of evolution during its game. And so when you go to Pokemon X and Y, it's like, you know, it's a little more simple. Like, they're friends, just, like, they don't really have too much conflict amongst each other. It's more like just whatever conflict is because of Lysander and whatever. And sometimes that's all you need. I really do wish, cause since they had like 3 unique rivals, not including the protagonist that you don't pick. But it's not bad. It's not like it's unheard of to have a less developed traveling companion in the series. But yeah, I think people are overly harsh on it. And then of course people start like like, there's this, Twitter controversy, I guess, about what the worst gin is. And then people will be like, wow, I miss Pokemon X and Y, and it'll be the same people that have been, like, shitting on it for the past several years. I'm like, do you? Interesting. But anyway, that has nothing to do with Dexter's Lab or Mandark. I don't know how... Oh, it was because I was talking about the music. Dede! Get out of my laboratory! I need to work on that. That was embarrassing. But I'm glad I felt ballsy enough to try to do an impression. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Silly Lysander. Tricks are for kids. Love Team... Oh, yes. I also love Team Flare. X and Y was my first Pokemon I owned myself. I think of it very fondly. Yes! X and Y was so good. Barbados is good too. Yes. Best voice ever. Oh wait, I already read that. Thank you. I love Team Flare. Sometimes you can just have like a really stupid Pokemon villain team with a ridiculous motivation. I mean, literally that's, people who are like, Team Flare's motivation is stupid. What does that make Team Magma and Team Aqua? Does that make them geniuses? Oh my god, I remember someone screenshotted like whatever anime, it was like Pokemon Evolutions or something, and it was like the web animated series from several years ago, and I know the first episode was Red and Green or Red and Blue, whatever, whichever way you call that guy, the Gary Oak looking MFer. But it goes through like each of the games, and so it followed Team Aqua, and they're like, how we want to flood the earth, and then one of the grunts is just like, oh my god, the earth is flooding, and then they look shocked, like, wasn't that what wasn't that what you were trying to do? What did you think was going to happen? when you awaken Kyogre to make the earth flood? Hey, guys, like, I don't mean to alarm you, but the earth is... But the earth is flooding? What?! Oh my god. Ah. Anyway. Fortunately, I'm a sailor, that's right. Yeah, no offense to you guys, but I'm different. For me, I feel like the worst game is Blue and Red. I mean, that's one of those ones where, like, I think just over time, the quality of life improves. I think if you played Red and Blue now, also this is Snow Point City. If you played Red and Blue now, after having played the newer ones, I think it would feel a little more tedious. That's all I really had to say about that. I really did almost just blow a gasket over Team Aqua. Yes, other shows. Powerpuff Girls. I loved the Powerpuff Girls. I'm back to talking about, like, the Cartoon Network Groovies and stuff. But, the Powerpuff Girls soundtrack goes really hard. My favorite is Shona Knife's song Buttercup, which is the one like, you know, I'm a super girl. That one's really good. Signal in the Sky is also a good one. But yes, about the show itself, everyone, I have another question to pose to you. Who is your favorite Powerpuff Girl? And bonus question, who was your favorite Powerpuff Girl at the time you originally watched the Powerpuff Girls? And has your answer changed since then? When I was younger, my favorite was Blossom, but I think my favorite now would probably be Bubbles. And the reason why Blossom was my favorite back then was kind of superficial. She had long hair and was the pink one, so I wanted to be that one. But I think in terms of actual characterization and stuff, I like Bubbles more. But I mean, I do also really like Buttercup. Yeah, I think I would say I like Blossom the least now, actually. I don't dislike her though, it's just of the three. I think one of my faves though is Sweet Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. Oh god, yes, I love their designs. I never played the original Ruby and Sapphire, but I played Omega Ruby and I enjoyed it tremendously. That was so much. That was one of the most fun Pokemons I've ever played. I love in the newer games that they let you run fast from the beginning. Yes, let me zoom. Those songs were cool. Buttercup and Buttercup. That's so valid. That's so valid. I love that. As a child, Bubbles, because I also was a blonde crybaby. Buttercup now because I'm edgy. I love that for you. Man, the episode where they mess up Blossom's hair was so stressful. Oh god, yeah. Never actually watched it, but yeah, same as Darla pretty much. Favorite villain was him. Smack, 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 smack. I breathed in weird, sorry. Hi, Elle. Welcome in. We're talking about our favorite Powerpuff Girls then and now. So that question is posed to you as well. But also, yes, I have a t-shirt from Hot Topic that I got not too long ago of him. And it is so comfortable. Some of that, it's gotten a little less comfortable because it's been washed so many times, but I don't know, some about the material just feels nicer. So I like to wear that one a lot. But it's a pink shirt and it's him on the phone. I'm trying to think, yeah, I think he would be my favorite. Oh, who am I kidding? I think I like Mojo Jojo the most. But him also is really good. Oh my fucking god. Why would they put in Twin Leaf Town? That's that. That one makes me cry a little. That one makes you kind of. That's the Pokemon song that kind of makes me feel like I'm home. Anyway, the Gangrene game, yeah, they were really fun. JoJo was just annoying to me. I feel like that was the idea. The him was like, oh, yes please. Bubbles is my fave then and now. That is so valid. We all just went like, fuck Blossom. Oh god, I wanna cry. Yeah, I'm just gonna listen to this for a minute, if y'all don't mind. Whew, okay. And then they do Undilla Town right after it. Fuck. Well, that one doesn't make me cry, but it is very nice. I do kind of want to listen to this one, too, if y'all don't mind. Let's vibe to Undilla Town for a couple minutes. Whoa. Sorry. Oh, I do love Valor Lakefront. This is one of my favorite, like, Pokemon songs, like, ever. But yeah, I can talk through this one now. This is fine. I get so nostalgic for this one specifically. Yes! Hello, mobs, also. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Fua. We're drawing. We are gonna draw. I know that feel, Fua. The cutest thing... Hang on, I gotta move the cord of my webcam. Also, the cutest thing happened today. I had to share it. I started a 13 roleplay account on Twitter, right? So I shipped Mephisto with her. So I've been having fun doing a chat there. Oh, that's awesome! I'm so glad. Undella makes me think about... Ah, yes. Yeah, fun fact. My Animal Crossing New Leaf town was named Undella Town after Undella Town. So yeah, it's true. I do have that. I do think of Animal Crossing first before the actual Pokemon town. So they go to the carnival, and Meth has never been there. So she takes him on a roller coaster. Poor deer freaks out, and they go on a merry-go-round. And the whole time, right, he is just clinging to the horse, screaming, while children are just looking at him like... Oh, I can... There we go. No more tears. We are good now. But yeah, being able to do, like, just make up these fun little scenarios when you roleplay with friends is really fun. I think in a couple minutes I'm probably gonna call it. Because it's getting to be almost 2 a.m. And that's fine and good and what have you. But I'm starting to not feel very good right now. And that might have something to do with it being almost 2 a.m. I rarely play games with the music on, so all this Pokemon music is new to me. Aww. I feel that, yeah, there's a lot of times where certain games I don't really hear the music because I have to play it quietly. The image of this tall demon man freaking out at a children's ride? Poor thing. Oh yeah, this is the bridge. I guess all the instruments are just gonna gradually be added in. I really liked this part of Pokemon Black and White. It was just like finding all the people to add to the song. I hate to be that kind of boomer, but it's like they just don't do that shit now in Pokemon. I know I've probably mentioned this before on stream and in general, but my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Diamond. And so I thought that the trend of like having a daytime and nighttime version of a song was like a consistent thing that they did. And I was disappointed to know that that was not the case. But I did like how Unova had different, like, had some variations of songs that, like, how Unova had different seasons and stuff, and how some places the music would change a little bit based on the season. I say a little bit, but Undella Town's, like, soundtrack is totally different if you visit there in the summer. But then having stuff like that where there's like, you can add in little instruments. And I know there's other games that do that too, and other Pokemon games where that's implemented in there, but I feel like the Black and White series really, they really like went into the whole like doing unique songs, and I think I really like so like, okay, so as a game just in general, I like the original Pokemon Black and White more, but for the sound direction, I like Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 more. I really do like what they do with the gyms, with every gym having a unique soundtrack. Like each gym leader has their own theme. I mean, with the exception of Cheren, who just gets the gym leader theme from the previous game. Rest in peace, Cheren. Sorry. But he's the normal type, so I think that kind of, since he's inheriting the gym, I guess it would make sense he inherits the music. I kind of wish he had gotten his own theme, but like, that's fine. And he kind of does have he has his own music theme. He and Bianca both do, and they're different. And they get an updated one for Black 2 and White 2. It's just, it has nothing to do with him being a gym leader. But I thought that was really cool. And I really, oh god, I really, really, really like when you're fighting the gym leaders and the music changes. I like how the music changes also when you're down to one Pokemon or whatever, and you're in the red. That's stressful, but also it kind of like, it was kind of funny to add that in there. But I like also, oh, this is this is online from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Mystery Gift, I think, was slightly lower. Yeah, Wi-Fi chat. Anyway, when you're fighting the gym leader, and then they're down to one Pokemon, and then the music changes, and it's like dun 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 dun, dun, and I'm like, holy shit! Like, I feel so powerful. Okay, I do need to stay up just a little bit. I think I will go to bed probably close to 2. Just because this kind of loopy ass shit music is exactly the kind that will keep me from going to sleep, since there's no like definite end to it. I hate being like this. fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. This is gonna get stuck in my head. Oh, dread. Fuck you. Get out. About to say, oh my god, is it still going? No. Oh, good night. Thank you so much. They really don't. Sword and Shield music was so lacking. This song always made me want to cry when I was younger. Everyone's having a good night. My Twitch is laggy, so I'm probably gonna hop. Oh, that's fair. Oh, yes, go get some sleep. Yeah, I will probably call it in a minute. Because it is getting late, and y'all probably need to go to sleep, too. I'm not gonna pull up a whole, whatever. I'm just gonna click Cozy Animal Crossing music. I'm just gonna work for a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna call it. We are probably not going to raid. It's a little late. I don't think that's what we want to do. And I feel bad because, like, almost every time I raid, I have to, like, immediately leave. And I don't really know if anyone's on. I know I'm not the only person that streams at this time of day because some of my moods are in a different time zone. Oh my god, Sharon, what happened? Okay. I think maybe I could at least be able to erase some of this. And then I'll worry about the more, like, extraneous shit later. Ooh, I love this song. Yeah, 1 a.m. Aha, that's so funny. Playing 1 a.m. at 1 a.m. Shit. Shit! Shit! This just kind of reminds me of playing Animal Crossing with some of my IRL friends back in middle school. And I made a comic of me and my friend's Animal Crossing character. Based on a conversation we had. And we were visiting her town. It was covered in weeds. And so I'm picking her weeds. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm picking your weeds. And she's like, well, okay, have fun, I guess. Like, you're gonna be not helping at all. And then later I got bored, so I started fishing. And so she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm fishing. She's like, you should be out there picking my weeds. And then, my Animal Crossing character was just, pissed off. Oh, I love this. This is the starting screen when you're first starting the game in the GameCube version of Animal Crossing. Do I want to give her teeth? I don't know. I think there might be overkill. Of course, yeah. Thank y'all so much for talking to me. It really means a lot. Oh. Okay, I think. Let me fill in your eyeballs. Alright, I think we're good now. I'll worry about the door and shit later. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's where I'm gonna call the stream. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much too. But yes, yes, you're welcome. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I wouldn't be able to stream like without an audience, you know. I really appreciate it. Oh, you got to draw along with me. That's awesome. It feels like we're drawing together. It's really cool. But yes, hopefully I will have this done soon at some point. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you Several Rats for following my channel. Thank you to everyone who chatted with me and then the people who chatted for the first time. It means a lot to me. Everybody please get some sleep. I'm sure it's late for most of you. I will drink water also. So take it easy and bye-bye.